Hi all, it's Dr. Josh here from IHS. Now that it's finally starting to warm up here in Indiana, let's talk about one of the most common things I see every spring, and that's low back pain after a long day of yard work. I'm talking things like gardening, raking, mulching, pulling weeds, stuff that doesn't feel intense in the moment, but it adds up really fast. Here's the problem. Most people go from being relatively inactive over the winter straight into hours of bending, twisting, lifting without a plan. They just run in and get it done. And your body, it's not ready for that. So instead of your hips and legs doing the work, your low back starts to take over, and that's when you wake up the next day, you start noticing stiffness, pain, feeling locked up. Let's get that cleaned up. Before you even touch a shovel or a rake this spring, I'll walk you through a pre-yard work warm-up for you to try out. All right guys, that first primer for your yard work this spring is a hip hinge. So now I'm using a band for external cueing and feedback. This is optional, okay? If you are going to use a band, put it over the shoulders like so. Get about shoulder width apart. And all the hinging is coming from the hip region, not my low back here. So as you can see, sink back, load in the hips and hamstrings, come back up. Just like this. And this is going to prime that low back. More importantly, the hips for bending forward. Our next move is the air squat. So this is going to help prime core and your hips as well. Very straightforward, getting into that stance about shoulder width apart. I know you can't see my feet very well here, but just bear with me. So, I can have the arms out in front for extra support, pairing in that low breath, squatting down, coming up. All right guys, this last move is a dead bug, so pairing in that core bracing and intra-abdominal pressure to help protect your low back when doing your yard work this spring. So getting in position here. Arms are going to be up in the air, as are the legs. Back is flat. When I inhale, creating an expansion of the lower abdominals. Think of a balloon expanding into that stomach. And we're pairing that in with our movement of the extremities. If you want to go to an advanced version, we can add in opposite arm, opposite leg. So that's going to be one of your best core primers before attempting to do yard work this spring. With those shown primers, aim for about 10 reps each, being sure to tie the breath work and intra-abdominal pressure in with every rep. It's not just about the warm-up, guys. It's about how you move while you're doing the work too. If you're constantly bent over and twisting, especially when you're tired, that's not going to be a good combination. Instead, aim to hinge at your hips, keep everything close to the body, and pivot your feet instead of cranking through that low back. And if you're out there for more than 35 to 45 minutes, take a quick break. Stand up, reset, move around a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Yard work might not be the gym, but your body will still see it as a workload. So treat it like one, prepare for it properly, and you'll save yourself a lot of unnecessary pain in the next day.